How's it going, Phonlab? It's Root Junkie here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my Pixel, and we're going to specifically be talking about different boot modes on Pixel devices. So to get into these different boot modes, we're going to go ahead and power off the device. And the first one we're going to get into is Bootloader mode. So to do this, you're going to hold volume down and power from the powered off state until you see it come up. Now this is bootloader mode, and you can see a lot of different things in here, including your status of your device, whether it has an unlocked bootloader or a locked bootloader. This is where you would send Fastboot commands to the device. So in here you can scroll up and down with the volume keys. Okay, and this is what you can see. You got start, which will power up the device, reboot bootloader, which will come back to this screen, reboot to recovery, barcode, which will give you information about your device, or power off. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to show you this one, restart to bootloader. As you can see, it's just going to put it right back to this screen. Okay, but we're going to go to recovery mode as our next boot mode. So let's go in here. And once you boot to recovery, you're going to see that there's this dead Android guy like right here. It says no commands. This is what's called the splash screen of recovery, not the recovery menu. So to get to recovery from here, you're going to hold down the power button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then tap the volume up button. This gets you into recovery mode here. This is stock Android recovery. There are a lot of menus you can do in here, including wipe data factory reset for the device if you need to do that. You can also go reboot system, reboot to bootloader, or power off. Okay, I'm going to do power off. All right, and that gets us out of that boot mode. Okay, the last boot mode is called safe mode. And I'm going to show you 2 ways to get into safe mode. Okay, so the first way is to power it on. Hold the power button just for a second here. As soon as you see that, hold volume down. Basically, as soon as the screen lights up, and we're just going to continue to hold volume down until the device boots, and this will put us into safe mode. Okay, safe mode is really nice. Basically, it kills a lot of non-stock applications, and you can see at the bottom it says safe mode. And what will happen is it'll basically just be running the system apps and not anything that's installed, in case you have something that's installed that messed up the device or is keeping it from working correctly. This is another way, just like a computer has a safe mode, you can do that on here as well. Okay. Now, to get out of safe mode, you just reboot the device and it'll go right out of safe mode, and that safe mode will be gone. Also, if you want to get into safe mode, there's another way to do it. You hold the power button, you get the reboot menu. Hold down on reboot. And you hold down and it comes up with a reboot to safe mode option. Now, if you just tap it, it'll just reboot. But the long press gives you the reboot to safe mode option. So there you go. Once this thing boots up, that is it. Those are our 3 different boot modes here on Pixel devices. So these will be very handy, and you'll be definitely using these as you go through some of this section. So get familiar with them. If you have a Pixel, try them out on your device so that you know how to maneuver these different boot modes on your device. And you can see that safe mode is now gone. So that's going to wrap it up. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll catch you then. Root Junkie out.